This video was made a day after Trump was inaugurated in office.
An epidemic, either naturally caused or intentionally caused, is the most likely thing to cause, say, 10 million excess deaths. And that it's pretty surprising how little preparedness there is for it. Now, it's tricky because this is a global problem, so how do countries work together? Which countries should put up what resources? And every aspect of it, the resources to go engage in the affected countries, the allocation decisions. As we've seen various flu scares come along, we haven't had a super good response. So the paradigmatic examples are smallpox for an intentionally caused thing, that there was a simulation called Dark Winter that didn't come out very well, i.e. smallpox scored 1 and humanity scored 0. Flu epidemics, where we always talk about the potential recurrence of a 1917 like Spanish flu problem, and then Ebola, which although it was much smaller, there was some luck involved in that because it wasn't spread through respiratory contact. The reproductive rate was a lot lower, and it was basically people who were sick or dead who were doing most of the transmission. And so through a lot of heroic effort and a little bit of luck, it stayed under control and was largely contained.
Then in the CARE Act bill by the House of Dipshits was actually written in 2017. And then we had WAPO spreading fake news the same day Trump was inaugurated, saying, let's see how fast we can impeach President Trump. H.R. 748, March 2019. And in the light of other news, look at this. Italy. New York. Same photo. Italy. New York. I got a Mayor de Blasio video on this channel saying how he threatened New York on January 3rd. Look for it. Italy. New York. Italy. New York. Now you see the picture?
Hey everybody, this is Todd Starnes here. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday and staying safe wherever you might be. Just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like here in New York City. The mayor, the governor says our hospitals have been turned into war zones. Well, I want to give you an idea of what that war zone looks like here in downtown Brooklyn. So this is my neighborhood. This is the Brooklyn Hospital Center. And again, you're hearing one thing on the mainstream media, and this is what it's like in reality. Very quiet, very calm out here. Not much going on at all.
The same thing I showed my friends
at this moment, and again, things may change periodically.
My Facebook channel yesterday in a video I did.
There is not
the same thing.
Massive chaos outside this hospital.
Coronavirus video where I basically just said that people shouldn't panic and that the virus isn't as bad as other pandemics historically, like the bubonic plague. So basically, YouTube is indiscriminately taking down videos about coronavirus, whatever the content. So be sure to share this video with as many people as possible before this too gets taken down. Okay, so recently a friend of ours told us that they have a relative in Italy who died of cancer, but the official cause of death was listed as coronavirus. The family was confused. Their grandmother didn't have coronavirus. She had cancer. She'd been sick for a long time. They knew she was nearing the end. It seemed almost disrespectful to list her death inaccurately. When they asked the doctor why the death was listed as coronavirus, they were told because they needed to get the numbers up. Now, I was a bit skeptical of this story at first, as it was a third or fourth hand account. This was somebody here in LA talking about what their relatives in Italy had experienced about the death of their grandmother. So I started looking into it, and it's true. Italian medical workers are inflating their coronavirus death numbers. But why? And
ever approved in Congress, $6.2 trillion. So, we used to get used to the billion. It used to be a million, then it was billion, now it's trillion. especially certain states, and going to other states where they have less of a problem. I mean, you're hearing constantly about people leaving New York and going down to Florida. And New York, obviously, is a hot spot. And that's why we're building all those hospitals in New York and all those medical centers in New York.
It's very heavy, but it would still suck. But I would take that. I mean, this all rides on Tom Hanks. Let's be honest. Tom Hanks, national treasure. I love him. We did SNL together. He's a fucking stud. But he's down in Australia like Quentin Quarantino, and I don't like the fact that he's not in the box. Forget Willow Smith. Let's get Tom Hanks in a clear box and watch him. Because if Tom Hanks pulls through, we are going to be so stoked. It's all riding on Tom Hanks, you guys. If anything happens to Tom Hanks, fuck, that shit's over, dude. I'm just going to be like, on my roof.
And as you can see, Trump's been dropping hints, numbers to everything, and he's telling you to refer to the old guard, refer to the old Q drops, world stalemate. We have all the goods on everyone else. That's part of the reason why some things that tie back to foreign heads of state will remain classified, not all. We're all in the most critical times of our country. Trump and others are working to balance that we're doing well for America, for the common person to endorse, while at the same time purify our government and remove the bad actors who are entrenched. There is so much string pulling and blackmail that we need to cut these off to truly gain the power granted to us by the patriots and hardworking people of this country.